Hello and welcome! This is Mousegunner, and we're back with some more RimWorld, returning to a no-hope playthrough. And I think it's time to rename Layla. And we're not going to really have to change her name all that much. Ooh. There we go. So, from Layla to Leia. There we go. And now we have the group all together. And let's continue. So I don't know how popular of a decision it is to allow my cows to starve to death and to convert them into food, but honestly, I've gotten sick of them, and I think we're doing okay as far as the production of food. I don't feel like maybe we need the cows as much anymore. So at the moment, steel is still a priority. I do want to take a look at the steel and see how we're doing. So it does look like we can mine out some more steel here. Things have been a little bit delayed because of other things going on, specifically hauling jobs and the like. And we're probably going to need another few hundred steel alone to... Ooh, it looks like they've been mining over here a lot. As I was saying, we're going to need a few hundred steel to finish off the production that I have queued. Batteries and one more hydroponic farm. And then from there we can start building it up to get our security up. So C-3PO is not in a particularly good mood. Let's check out C-3PO and see what the problem is. Oh, that's right. There's a psychic drone going on. I forgot about that. We also have tattered apparel. Ooh, cargo pods. Let's jump there. I always love... Oh, good. Corn. Go unforbid that. Of course, it is going to delay as people... Oh, one of our cows is pregnant, although it will starve to death probably before it gives birth, so... Oh, well. I just don't think the cows produce as much as they consume. To me, it just seems that way. I could be wrong. And it would be nice to have, like, a meat stock for emergencies, but at the same time, if they're consuming a lot of my resources, are they really worth having an emergency supply? Okay, so C-3PO should be up and about. Let me find her and figure out what on her character is tattered. Alright, so her hat is tattered. She's wearing a parka, which might be too warm. Does she have a problem with that? I don't see her having a problem with that, just the wearing worn out apparel. It's not a big a deal, but it is something, so we could alleviate it. So as far as I can tell, the hat is the main issue. Everything else is above 50%, which I think is kind of the tipping point. So let's just find her a new hat. All it has to have is better than 50%. Looks like we already found one. So we'll force her to wear that. I honestly, if there is a mod, I definitely am going to think about taking it where the colonists will just automatically, if there's better clothing, they'll just automatically go wear it. I mean, honestly, I'd prefer that than having to micromanage it. R2-D2 is another problem. Chewbacca's wearing tattered apparel as well. Let's take a look at him. So, looks like, again, hat is the main thing here. So... see if we can find another one. I know I have a bunch of these things. Okay, so Chewbacca, once you're done with what you're doing, which is building the last hydroponic farm for us, you can go over and wear a hat, like this one. Now, the other thing is, some of the people have mood effects because they're wearing dead men's clothes, which is a newer mood effect that has been added into the game from the last time I played. I don't remember that being something that existed before. Okay, so we're still dismantling the steel flooring over here. That's going to take a while just because of how far away it is. And then mostly we're just mining here. Ooh. Alright, where are you? Okay, so Han's gonna start some fires. He is in a place that isn't that big of a deal. I just don't know if there's anyone around him to help him. Right now, it doesn't appear that there is. Luke is the only one nearby, so in an emergency, I can have him go fight the fire. So far, he hasn't started any fires. Possibly because he has nothing to start them on. I'm going to keep this pop-up just so we can follow him. Okay, he might start a fire on that wall. Okay. I'm not sure who's going to fight it. Looks like Luke, who is the closest. And he might set this wall to fire too. As a matter of fact, that's not that bad, all things considered. So far, just one location. Probably gonna set fire to a turret, maybe? No, just to the same wall. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and draft you and get you started over that way, because we know he's gonna light that fire. Yeah. We know he's gonna do it, so why not head over there? He's probably going to light another one over here, so I'm just going to draft Luke. Even though I want those meals being produced, Luke is the only one that's going to be fighting these fires, because he's right there. Okay, he's probably going to light another one here soon, so we'll get over there. So we're just going to try and keep on top of this so that the fires don't get too out of control. Looks like he's about to set another one, maybe. Just stand here for a little while. Alright, Luke can do other things because old Ben's in the area. He can put out any fires that happen. Oh, you're actually feeding the cows. Interesting. I mean, I'm not sure that's something I want you to do, but Chewbacca has the free time, so it is going to space out the deaths of the cows from malnutrition. Alright, well, I think we're going to be able to handle this okay, because we've got people in the area. Okay, that is one of the things we don't want him to put set on fire. Okay, so he's relaxed now. He's calmed down. All right, well, I mean, it sucks when that happens, but I don't think the pyromaniac thing lasts as long as some of the other mental states, at least. That could be just an assumption, but it does seem like it doesn't last that long. I'm glad it doesn't last that long, because it could be pretty bad, but... Extreme break risk. We'll have tattered apparel, so Leia has some tattered apparel. What is going on there? Oh, and you still don't have a gun. Alright, so first things first... What on your person is tattered? Hat. Okay. Again, that's an easy fix. Let's just grab this hat for you. And then we'll get you a gun here as well. I don't know if I've decided. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna have to keep an eye out for the lightning for fires. Okay, and a weapon. I could give you the rifle, even though it's awful, which means its accuracy is going to be pretty terrible. The SMG's accuracy is terrible regardless, though, so I think go ahead and pick up that rifle. Okay. And it's going to be bedtime for everybody, which is dangerous because of the fire potential. Finally, psychic drone is done. So as people go to bed, hopefully things will calm down a little bit. Alright, only that one cow has dropped so far. Meat stores are dropping, but that's because a bunch of the meat that we got rotted on us. I haven't really looked around the map to see if there's any dangerous predators or if there are any dead bodies of animals that we could steal. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. But there are a fair amount of animals out on the map, so we could go out and shoot a camel or something like that if we wanted to. But for now, I don't think food is that big of a deal. Kind of hard to tell, though, because meals is off the chart currently of all this stuff. I frankly need to get rid of some of the things that I only have like 1 or 4 of, because it does clutter up space. And I do need to start doing things with cloth production and just various things to get the colony up and running. I might set up... I mean, I definitely need to set up more stuff for our base. We need another production area. This is already full. This is already full. We definitely need more production, in my opinion. But the steel dilemma is starting to go away a little bit as we produced everything that we need to produce steel-wise. So we've got 219 in the kitty. We have our basic security set up. So, oh, some of our thrumbo meat has rotted away. So now the meat stores are definitely a lot lower. What is the deal with this animal? Okay, so slaughter it. No. Kill. Kill. Oh, that's because I drafted him. Yeah. No. Oh well, that cow gets to eat a meal, I guess. Didn't really want that, but... Hauling the cow. No. 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 What did I just say? No. Slaughter. Hauling. So none of the cows get any. No. Slaughter. And someone else in the area, C3PO. Go haul that. A meal so a cow doesn't eat it. Okay. Flash storm's over. Alright, things are doing okay, I'd say. I'm gonna hold off killing any more of the cows. If they feed the cows, it's not that big of a deal. And we get some more meat here. I probably should unforbid this so that somebody picks it up and puts it in the proper area so people aren't walking by a dead body all the time. Okay, we're gonna need More orders to mine this out. There we go. Oh, this hasn't been picked either. And how are we doing over here? I'm gonna let this one kind of expire. Okay. R2-D2 has a little bit of a problem. Alright, so what is the current problem now? So mostly it's just them not getting along with each other, insulting each other and what have you. And then the dead man's pants, you know, that is a thing. We probably should get on cloth production. That's why I'm saying production is going to be important. But I think security is more important, so let's get on that. We have a lot of slate blocks, so I figure why don't we go ahead. First off, what kind of stone is this? This is granite. I'm going to get rid of the granite just because it is... Oh, it's 4. Alright, never mind. Let's go for the slate blocks then. And I don't know exactly how I want to draw this out. I think order... Let's mine this, just so we make it a more square area. And then, as far as the structure goes, I do want this to have an area that they can walk through easily, like a hallway. So I might restrict this a little bit here, make this a little bit closer, but I think in the other area, I would like a 2-path here. So I think this is what I'm going to want to do with the kill box for now. And then we're going to want a door here. So let's cancel that. I'm not going to worry about any of the... Oh, I also want zones. Zones. I don't want this roofed. So no roof area. Oh. Expand no roof area. There we go. I don't want this roofed. They can roof this area if they want to, but I haven't walled it off yet, so I'm hoping that they won't. And we could even connect this area, this kind of corridor here, if we want to. But this is going to be our kill box. And then, as far as the door goes, we could make it an auto door, but I don't think I'm going to. Instead, I'm just going to make it a normal steel door. Something they can open and close quickly, but also something that's tough. Auto door would be quicker, obviously, but it also is more resource expensive. And then once we get more steel, I'm going to start setting up the turrets and what have you in here. Alright, it's just more R2-D2 problems. I'm also going to want to put more traps in here at some point. We still have some sandstone, it looks like. I'm going to do a couple sandstone doors. So we can put in a few more traps here. Make them have to go around like that. I think this is going to be the more heavily trapped area once we get that done, because one of our turrets broke down. It's not that big of a deal, as long as we don't get attacked like right now. Alright, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 traps versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we are going to add in probably another, what, 1, 2, 3. I don't know if we'll put one here just because, well, we should be able to rearm it. You just go around this way. So another 4. Oh, speak of attacks. Manhunter pack. A pair of manhunting wargs. Okay, so they're not boomalopes or boom rats or any of that. That's the stuff that I really hate. I mean, that is a lot of them. Holy crap. So this is one of those situations where I wish I had the kill boxes built already. Okay, so restrictions. We're going to start off with restrictions into Area 2. Although Area 1 might be wise to restrict people into. I am starting to also think about how I want to expand my base. And I think where I'd probably want to expand is over here. Cut out some of this area. I have to be mindful that I don't want to go over here. That's scary land. But maybe cut out an area here and then build it off of the supply room, which I think is not a bad idea because you're going to be getting, with a production facility, you're going to be wanting to get supplies from the supply room. So I think that's not a bad idea. Now, we do need another chair while I'm thinking about it. Now, this is kind of a random thing to do right now while we're being attacked. But is there anything that we have that is like practically 100 and that would be exactly what we would need? Let me look at our cloth supply. So really, the only things I think we could use would be the Mega Sloth wool cloth. I think was on this list as having over 100. At least I saw it a second ago. Oh, we have some things down here. Yeah. So there's a lot of things that we can make this out of. But ideally, I just want to use something that, yeah, here's normal cloth. So I'm just going to use normal cloth, I think. And I think that is the default for an armchair, is just normal cloth. So let's rotate that sucker around and put it... Actually, where is the TVC? Well, wherever we put this, the TV's not going to be able to service it, but it gives us another chair so that we have every colonist have their own chair. It also gives people things to do while they're restricted. Okay, so the Manhunter pack, I want to keep an eye on it, because it's going to be coming after me. Matter of fact, it already is on me. The only thing is, though, it says this in the description, that if you stay inside... I'm going to try. I mean, really am going to try. We're going to say Area 1. Nobody leave Area 1. Let's see if they still come out. Yeah, they come after you regardless. So that whole thing where they only come after you if you hide indoors, they won't come after you. That's bullcrap. They will come after you. So I guess it's time to wake up some of our fighters here and see if we can help out the turrets. So we're going to draft you. I know it's going to piss you off. We're going to draft you. Again, I know it's going to piss you off. And I'll stick you over here. And our other fighter is Leia. So let's draft you as well. And I'm not sure where I'm going to stick you right now, but maybe over here somewhere. We're going to slow down time so that we can figure this out. Alright, some of them are coming up here, which is why Luke is over here. I am going to have to keep an eye on Luke to make sure he doesn't get mauled. Keeping this safe is going to be hard. Matter of fact, I don't really like his placement where he is. Well, actually, this still counts as a wall, so they have to go that way. Granted, they could come through this way, couldn't they? Well, I'll keep him where he is, actually. Okay. I'm just a little concerned with having 3 people out, that I might forget somebody, and they might get chased down and killed. But I'm going to try and put Leia in a place where she can see a little bit better. And maybe we can do this okay. I think some of the traps did fire. Okay, so I'm going to have to be pausing a lot, so I apologize for that ahead of time, but I think R2-D2 needs to go inside already. Oh, crap. Luke's already getting attacked. Okay. Well, see, that's what I was saying. I didn't know how well I'd be able to pay attention to 3 people at once here, and I was exactly right. So we're going to go ahead and just have Luke go lay in bed. And we'll have old Ben take care of him in a second. Okay, R2-D2. We're going to try and get Leia to attract their attention. Alright, that's good enough. Okay, get out of there. Get out of there! Okay. And that turret, one turret being down is screwing me hard. Okay, you're gonna have to stand here. Okay, one of our solar generators just broke down. I mean, great timing, I guess. I'm gonna have to keep an eye over here. Okay, get out of there. Okay, not a fan of that. Get out of there. Okay, pretty much about everybody has been bitten or scratched at this point. Alright, I don't know if I have much choice here. We should have had old Ben treating him already, but I wasn't paying as much attention as maybe I should have. Okay. Well, the idea we're going to have here is just moving around and trying our best to kill them off as we can. And the problem is, they just broke through the door already. Alright, they're gonna be coming. R2-D2 might fall here. I don't know. I think maybe I should keep Leia where she is in case they get through this door. I'm just a little bit concerned they have a door into the base now. So I'm gonna put you in this doorway, and you're just gonna have to manage these hallways, I guess. This is the way we're gonna have to fight it. Okay, so when we're done healing Luke, I think we're gonna have Luke help with this doorway. Because this is the open door. And we're just gonna have to work with it. Okay, so that should be it. So Luke, you're gonna have to get up, unfortunately. You're gonna have to come over here in this doorway, because that's what you're gonna have to do. Problem is now, it's gonna be very hard to maintain the safety of our colonists, but I think this is a good point to go ahead and put a cut in the video. So this is some rough luck right now. These Manhunter packs are still really hard for us to deal with just because we don't have our defenses set up properly. And this is just really bad timing because the one turret went down. I think if that one turret was up and running, this wouldn't be nearly as bad as it has turned out. We might have still lost the turret, but it would have dropped a lot more of these wargs before they had gotten in the base and what have you. But in any case, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.